the bass.
Real scared.
Scared.
Watch that hand there.
Oh, Jesus. What? You're scared. You're eating.
Come on!
You're fired.
That's perfect.
My name's Grant Pardee. I'm the director of Bad Genetics, the Plastic Shatner's long-form experimental team.
Poison him.
We can poison it.
It's poison, my math teacher. Take grandma's money.
This is ethical in so many ways.
Anyway, back to strippers.
Oh yeah. Whistle ain't working.
Plastic Shatner's is the best and only improvisational troupe on campus. There's two different factions. I said that I direct the long-form experimental team, and there's us, and then there's also the other team, which is the traditional team, and they play games that are more like Whose Line Is It Anyway, or those types of TV shows. We do things that are more based on Chicago-type improv. We do things like the Herald. I generally describe it as Saturday Night Live without the scripts, those kind of skits. The Herald is something that was developed at Improv Olympic in Chicago, I think, by a guy named Del Close. And what it is it's a way to do a show. You would take a suggestion from the audience, just any word, and somebody would go up and do a monologue and just talk about things that word makes them think of. They would just recollect based on that word. And so what you'll have is you'll have the monologue, you'll have scenes inspired by the monologue, and then eventually everything kind of comes together to form this central thesis or statement. I view my role as a lot like a player coach, like you'd see in minor league baseball or hockey, in that I'm with the games. I'm just kind of the one that teaches everybody initially and motivates, and then once everybody's on the same page, then things just happen naturally. Improv is definitely something that doesn't seem like it can be practiced because it's spontaneous and who knows what's going to happen. So what we do at practices is we focus on individual aspects that make us better performers. Some days we'll specifically focus on being able to raise the stakes in a scene, or we'll focus on how to create good characters or how to create good environments, so that when you come and see a show, we have all these elements in place, and we have no props or costumes, but in everybody's mind, in the eye of your mind, you can see what the idea is being communicated. If somebody comes across as a pirate in a scene, they have no costume as a pirate. They look nothing like a pirate. They're in their street clothes, but the audience accepts them as a pirate because we've gotten to that point of being able to establish characters, and we don't need a set for the moon for people to believe that it's on the moon. So those are the kind of individual things that we practice. Next year, the big goal is to just do more shows. We want to have shows maybe once a month or just more regularly, because we're pretty much at that point where we're getting really good at the fundamentals, and the best thing that will help us get better is to continue performing in front of an audience and feeling more comfortable doing that and more like ourselves, like we do at practice, in front of nobody. So that's the big goal for next year.
Then you run into a guy, and it's